Welcome back to Trader UK, the money management channel. A few weeks ago, I posted a video about a company called SPI Energy after their stock price jumped 1,400% in a single day. That's right, 1,400%, I'm not misspeaking. Today, I'm back with an update on the company after they finally announced a follow-up piece of news. Before we do get going today, as always, if I could ask you to like the video, it would really help out with the channel. And of course, if you do enjoy the video today, then why not subscribe to the channel for more similar content. My original video didn't go into a huge amount of detail about SPI Energy, and that's because I didn't know a huge amount about the company at the time. It was relatively unheard of. But all of a sudden, we witnessed one of the biggest single-day rises in recent history, and SPI Energy was all over the investment news feeds. Now, after a little bit of digging and a quick look at their website, we can see that they are a US-based solar energy and battery storage company. They operate internationally in a number of different countries. A little more digging into their financials, and we found that the company was actually on the decline. Falling revenues and what looked like a failing business model. The 1,400% single day rise in the stock value was attributed to one single piece of news or one announcement on the website, and you can see that here. It says SPI Energy today announced the launch of Edisonfuture Inc., a wholly owned subsidiary of SPI Energy, to design and develop electric vehicles and EV charging solutions. Mr. Peng, Chief Executive Officer of SPI Energy, commented, "This is an important milestone for SPI Energy. As Tesla has demonstrated, an end-to-end business model in the renewable energy space can generate significant value. With the addition of EV and EV charging segments to our diverse solar business, we are positioning SPI Energy for the future of renewable energy." Edisonfuture, which is the name of the subsidiary that they're launching, is based in Silicon Valley, Santa Clara, California, and complements the company's current suite of PV solutions, including solar and battery storage technologies. Edisonfuture will focus on the design and development of new EV technologies and plans to partner with major manufacturers as necessary. It doesn't say who the manufacturers are, just that they are major manufacturers. Now, at the time, investors went a little bit crazy for this announcement, and the stock price closed that day at $14 and a bit of change per share. And that's after starting the day around the $1 mark. But it was just an announcement and no real material to it. So, of course, a few weeks later now, we've seen the price drop down to $8.79 as of today, which is still well inflated above the pre-Edisonfuture prices that we had of $1 a share. The market cap as of today, $156 million. And that means that nearly 140 million of that value is hanging on this subsidiary company that hasn't actually done anything yet. And after I posted my original video, I was chatting to a few people in the comments, and we were saying that hopefully, or you would suspect, that there's going to be a follow-up piece of news at some point. You wouldn't go ahead and launch a new company under the SPI Energy name just in the hope that something will come up eventually. And here we are. Finally, the piece of news has finally launched. And again, we can see here on the website, SPI Energy advances Edisonfuture electric vehicle subsidiary through strategic management with SHAANXI Tongjia Automobile Company. I'm not pronouncing that right, but that's what it looks like. And you can see from the image on screen, that's a really cool looking pickup truck. And on first glance at this, I was pretty hyped about it myself. And I don't even own any shares. I did start to panic a little bit. I almost purchased 150 shares without even looking into this, but thankfully I saw sense and I didn't. I started to do a little bit more research and read into the announcement a little bit more. So let's continue with the announcement. SPI Energy today announced that its wholly owned subsidiary, Edisonfuture Inc., has entered into a strategic cooperation framework agreement. posh words for an agreement or a partnership with SHAANXI TONGJIA Automobile Company, a leading manufacturer of all-electric logistic vehicles in China. A leading manufacturer of all-electric logistic vehicles in China. And if you just read up until that point, then yes, you'd probably be quite excited about this news. I imagine most people have never even heard of that company, but they're telling you that it's a leading manufacturer of all-electric logistic vehicles in China. So it must be absolutely amazing if they've said that. And I'm sure a lot of people didn't look any further into this and didn't read any further, as the stock price actually jumped 70% on this announcement before tumbling back down. But if we do read on a little bit further, it tells us that under the terms of the agreement, Edisonfuture and Tongjia will cooperate in the customized design, development, production and sales of a new generation of smart electric pickup trucks and electric logistics vehicles. Tongjia will supply the parts and support Edisonfuture's assembly facility in Fresno, California, where Edisonfuture will complete assembly of the vehicles, including the addition of software and parts produced locally. So nothing has actually been designed yet, nothing's been built, there's no prototype. All that's happened is they found a company in China to help them with the design and development. They'll then ship parts across to the US, fit it with probably software that they buy from Tesla or another leading manufacturer of EVs, and then they'll try and sell it in the North American market. And you would hope that this Chinese company have a lot of good experience designing and building electric vehicles, as SPI ENERGY, well, they make solar panels and they install solar, so they have zero experience. It then finishes the article by saying Edisonfuture will also be the exclusive North American distributor of all-electric last-mile delivery box trucks and pickup trucks currently produced by Tongjia. So first of all, last mile is just referring to the last leg of the journey, getting the product from a company like Amazon, from their warehouse, out to the door of the customer. And that could be good. You've won the rights to sell some of their vehicles in North America, which includes Canada, a big market, the US, a big market, Mexico, a big market, and then a whole bunch of smaller, less developed island nations. One thing that I do think of when I think of North American pickup trucks are huge trucks. Trucks that we don't even see the likes of in Europe. They wouldn't make it onto our roads. But in the US, in Mexico, in Canada, they like big pickup trucks. So this is when I went to have a little look what I could find on this Chinese company, Tongjia, and seeing as we're assuming they're going to be bringing all of the expertise to the table because SPI ENERGY have none, essentially, let's hope it's good. And to be honest, you can't find a huge amount of information on this company, but this website here, auto-chi.com, seems to give you the best information. And it says, SHAANXI TONGJIA Automobile Company Limited is an automobile and off-road vehicle manufacturer located in China. The product range includes electric cargo vans, bus, cargo truck, box van truck, postal vehicles, pickup truck, methanol MPVs, methanol cargo vans, insulated box van trucks, detachable body garbage trucks, dual fuel minibus, electric hook lift, hoist garbage truck, electric MPV, van truck, etc. The brands are, and they have two brands I can't pronounce, there are 70 vehicles, 54 different models made by this company. That is a lot of models for any manufacturer. 54 different models. You don't see that very often, which actually causes a lot of doubt for me straight away. You would like to see a manufacturer that focuses on a few models like Tesla is doing, in particular in an EV market where it hasn't really developed yet. So that's a little bit worrying straight away. And then as we scroll down, you can start to get a picture of the type of vehicles this company produce. Under the section bus, it doesn't look great, 5 to 8 seaters, but they do not look like something that are going to be selling well in the North American market. MPVs, these aren't what they've got the agreement for. but you can see the quality of product. Electric MPVs, these look absolutely terrible. The cargo trucks do look a little bit better, but again, you can imagine those are really, really tiny with a small payload, 850 kg apparently. And now we get down to the pickup trucks. But does that look like something that's going to be a big seller in the North American market? Maybe 20, 30 years ago, but not right now. And also the box van trucks. These look like the other vehicle that they have the agreement to be the distributor for in North America. Personally, I can't see these doing well in the North American market, but who knows? Well, after seeing that, I do not really see that partnership being worth $140 million up front at the moment. I mean, good luck to them with the design of their own vehicles. I hope that they've recruited some very talented people and they make a success of it. But anything they do is going to be a long way off, seeing as they haven't even started the design process yet. And it's traditionally, SPI is traditionally a solar power company. I would not have confidence that they will crack the EV market. I can't see that happening at all. So I would say hopefully their own design and own spec goes well, but anything they do produce is going to be a long way off. Who knows how that one will turn out, but it's a long way down the line. What I would probably say is, looking at these vehicles that they have the rights to, I don't think these are going to sell well in the North American market. Like I said, it's big trucks, big pickup trucks that they tend to be used to there, and these look very, very poor quality. You can actually already go and order these online yourself. They'll ship it in a box to you from China. I don't know if anybody saw the guy recently who thought he had ordered a supercar and actually got ripped off. Well, what he received wasn't much different to what's going on here. So I cannot see this doing anything in the North American market. Now, I know that I actually have a few subscribers that hold SPI Energy stock, so I would be really interested to know how you feel about this. Are you excited about the partnership, or do you feel that that's a little bit of a letdown? The only thing I can hope for you is there's more news to come on this one, maybe more partnerships. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you next time.